God's advice today. This message was lovingly prepared to bring peace and guidance to your heart. If it touches you, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll keep receiving uplifting content. Stay with us until the end. We've prepared something special with great care. Discover something life-changing. In the first comment, I left a special prayer and an opportunity that could open doors you never imagined. God said, "My child, listen to me deeply, not just with your ears, but with your heart, for what you hear is the eternal whisper of my love gently calling your name. I have drawn near to you in silence, in the moments when you thought you were alone, when the weight of the day left little room for hope. I whispered to you in silent thoughts, in prayers made with tearful eyes, in the nights when doubt felt stronger than faith. In every tear that fell unseen, I was there. In every moment you took a deep breath to carry on even without strength, I was the one upholding your soul." Are you seeking a deep spiritual change in your life and in the lives of those you love? Imagine attracting wealth and abundance in less than a week while blessings pour down on you daily. It all begins with a simple 1-minute prayer. To discover how this technique can transform your reality, click the link in the first comment. Every step you take on this journey not only benefits you but also supports our channel and the dedicated team that brings this valuable content to you. Don't wait any longer to start this journey of spiritual and material transformation. Click now to learn more and begin your path toward a fuller, more abundant life. And today, I call you again. Not when everything makes sense, not when your strength is complete, but now, because I am your strength. Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew chapter 11 verse 28. It doesn't matter how many times you've tried, failed, or walked away. My love has not changed. I remain your refuge, your safe dwelling, your answer. And in this very moment, as you read these words, I am touching your spirit with tenderness and truth. Come, my child. Because this is the time I have prepared to heal your pain, restore your dreams, and make your whole story new again. Comment, I choose to trust God, even in the uncertainties. My child, this calling is not just a beautiful invitation, it's a deep rescue, a silent cry from heaven that echoes over the turbulent waters of your soul. I extend my hand to you now, not because you are too weak, but because you are too precious to keep drowning in your own efforts to survive. I have seen your sleepless nights, your muffled sighs, the pain you hide even when you smile at the world. How many times have you carried burdens I never gave you? How many times did you bear alone the weight of old guilt, painful rejections, and decisions made believing I was too far to hear you? My child, I never asked you to be unbreakable. I never demanded perfection. I only called you to be honest before me. There is no shame in bringing your pieces into my arms. There is no condemnation in showing me you're broken inside. It is precisely there, in the places you hide, that my love wants to bloom. Let go now of what is crushing you from within. Come as you are. I am here. Comment, God's love reaches me even in my broken pieces. You are not here by accident, nor by coincidence of fate. You were led to these words by a greater plan, drawn before time began, traced with tenderness by me. I know you, not by the versions you show the world, but by the heart that cries in silence. I do not call you because you are failing, but because you are ready. Ready to leave behind the distorted version of yourself. Ready to understand that your identity is not in the mistakes you made nor in the pressures that suffocate your present. The world has shouted 1,000 labels at you, and fear has drawn masks on your face. But, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5. I chose you before any accusation, before any disappointment. I am the one who saw you first and loved you when no one else saw your worth. Now I am here, interrupting your path not to judge you, but to remind you who you are in me, chosen, loved, set apart for something greater. This is the time. This is the moment to return to the purpose I have prepared for you. Comment, I was known and loved by God before I even existed. My eyes never left you, not even when your steps wandered through confusing paths. I saw you searching for meaning where only emptiness resided. You chased after applause, acceptance, people who could not satisfy your soul. You gave yourself to empty promises, waited for wounded hearts to heal your own wounds. You tried to fill your emptiness with distractions, addictions, even with heavy silences that no one noticed. But none of those things silenced the voice inside you that whispered, there must be something more. That whisper, it was me. It was always me. I have loved you with an everlasting love, therefore I have drawn you with loving kindness. Jeremiah chapter 31 verse 3. I walked with you when you thought you were alone. I led you with patience, even when you ignored me. And still, I remain. Still, I call you. Because you are mine, my child. And your place is by my side, in the refuge of my presence. You were not created to survive in the noise but alive in the fullness of my voice. Comment, God loved me with everlasting love, even when I ignored him. If you listen with your heart, you will see that I do not offer you only comfort, but transformation. I do not merely want to ease your pain, I want to heal your roots. Healing that reaches the childhood where you were hurt. Healing that visits the memories that make you cry in silence. Healing that touches the open wounds time could not close. You don't have to come clean. You don't have to come ready. Come as you are. With your questions, your anger, your shame, your confusion, your shaky faith. None of this scares me. I am God, and my love does not depend on your performance. I am your Father, and my mercy does not move away when you fail. My love does not retreat in the face of your chaos. On the contrary, it is in your chaos that my grace shines brightest. Did you know there is an effective method to attract more financial prosperity? This technique can help transform your deep beliefs and change the way you perceive reality. It was something that greatly impacted my life, and we would like to invite you to learn about this special practice. When we trust that God wants to act in our lives, we gain the courage to ask Him directly. God desires to bless each one of us in a unique and wonderful way. Therefore, it is important to seek His blessings with faith and confidence, believing that He has a special plan for you. If you want to support our work and the team dedicated to bringing content that inspires and transforms, we invite you to check out our product. The link is available in the first comment so you can discover how this technique can also help in your journey. Your contribution helps us continue sharing messages that make a difference. We deeply appreciate your trust and support. Son, you no longer need to hide what you feel. You don't have to keep pretending everything is fine. I know the tears you hid, the screams you never dared to release, the thoughts you consider unforgivable. But I, who am your Creator, see beyond the pain. I see beyond the mistake. And what I see in you is redemption. Beauty in the making. The world may label you by what you did, but I define you by what I placed inside you. My voice calls you to a new path, and on this journey, you will not be alone. I want to teach you the value of dependence, the freedom of being fragile in my arms. Son, your strength is not in your ability to resist but in your choice to trust. For my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. 2 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 9. So give me your burden. Allow me to be your strength when yours runs out. In me, even those who fall find a new beginning. Comment, God is my strength when I have none left. Don't let guilt keep you distant. It does not come from me. Accusation is the enemy's sound trying to keep you trapped in what has already passed. But I offer you freedom. My forgiveness is not superficial. It cleanses, renews, and gives you a new identity. You no longer need to live in the shadow of what you did. I offer you light, clarity, direction. My Spirit desires to dwell in you, transform your mind, heal your heart. I want you to know you are more than a survivor. You are restored. You are loved with a love that never ends. You are seen with eyes of compassion and called with a voice of purpose. This is the moment to rise. Even if you feel weak, I am the one who sustains you. Even if you think you don't deserve it, I am the one who declares, "You are my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased." Come back, not with fear, but with confidence. Come back with hope. Your past cannot prevent the future I have prepared. Comment, God's forgiveness gives me freedom to start over. Now, my son, listen closely. This is not the end of your story. It is only a new beginning. Nothing you have lived will be wasted. Every pain, every fall, every tear will be used by me for a greater purpose. I am the God who turns ashes into beauty, desert into a garden, tears into testimony. You were chosen to live something greater than you imagined. Don't let the voice of the past silence the calling that lies ahead of you. Walk with me. Give me every day, every fear, every dream. Allow my peace to guide your heart and my truth to be your foundation. My love never abandons you. My plan has not changed. And the door to my heart is open. Come home. Come to me. Because I am your home, your origin, your destiny. And no distance can erase what I myself have written. You are mine, forever. You thought it was too late, that time had passed like a river that does not return, taking with it all opportunities, dreams, and joys that once seemed so possible. You believed you had failed beyond repair, that the damage was greater than grace, that your story had ended in the darkest and most painful chapters. But I, your God, am the God of resurrection and hope. Nothing is too late for me. I am the one who brings life where there is only dust, who breathes over the ruins a living hope, who calls into existence what cannot yet be seen. Where there is death, I bring life. Where there is ruin, I rebuild. Where there is shame, I cover with honor. Where there is darkness, I light a fire. And where there is loss, I bring redemption. You thought your story was lost forever, but I say to you, behold, I make all things new. Revelation chapter 21 verse 5. I am the beginning and the end, and in the powerful hands of my love, even the broken pieces of your life will be transformed into a new creation, a new beginning full of promises, miracles, and rebirth. Let me write this new story with you. I know you expected something more dramatic, that I would speak loudly, that the sky would open with thunder, that an impossible sign would appear before your eyes to convince you. But, my son, I do not dwell in noise. I speak to the Spirit, not to the spectacle. My voice does not shout, it whispers, and yet, it moves mountains within you. I have been speaking to you subtly, in the silent pain you could not explain, in the emptiness that tightens your chest, in the longing for what you never lived. Every time your heart stirs at hearing my name, it is your spirit recognizing the Creator. You were made to walk with me, created to live in me. You know this, even without fully understanding. That is why, even after everything, you still seek me, because your soul knows where it came from. I say, it is not too late to live in the power of my presence, to start over, to discover who you are in me. Everything you need is here. I am all that is missing and all that is enough. The price has already been paid on the cross, and the door is open. You only need to enter. My beloved son, I have been calling you from the beginning, not with thunder or loud voices, but in the sacred silence of your heart. In the moments when the world falls silent, when the lights go out and only your soul is awake, there I was, speaking to you. I have sought you in your sleepless nights, when the weight of the day won't let you rest, when your thoughts run faster than your ability to understand. I saw your silent tears that no one noticed and heard the questions stuck in your throat. And today, once again, I call you, not later, not when you think you are ready, but now, exactly now. This is the moment I chose for you from eternity, that instant marked so that your eyes may finally open to the truth of your existence. Do not ignore this call, because it is more than a simple message. It is an invitation to the rescue of your soul, to deep healing, to the truth that transforms, and to the full life I have always prepared for you. For a long time, I have seen your weariness, the burden you carried alone, burdens that were never meant to be yours. I saw the pain of rejection that squeezed your heart, the doubts that arose in the detours of your path, the shadows of regrets that haunted you in silence. I never wanted you to bear such loads, and yet I tried to be your invisible refuge, that silent shoulder supporting your struggle, the outstretched hand when you could no longer walk. Many times, you believed that strength meant not falling, not showing weakness, enduring in silence to the limit of your being. But son, the strength I always wanted you to have is not in being unbreakable, but in being truthful, bringing your wounds, your broken pieces, to me. I am your strength where yours ends. I am the peace that surpasses your despair, the light that guides your darkness. Listen closely to my voice now, not because you are failing, but because you are ready to be reborn, to be free, to discover who you truly are, not the image the world or fear painted, but the one I created with love and purpose. I did not call to interrupt you, nor to change your path without reason. This moment is no accident, for before the foundation of the world I planned every step of yours. I saw your attempts to find peace in achievements, in relationships, in distractions that promised relief but never silenced the deep voice within you. That whisper calling you is my presence, an invitation to come home, to the place where you always belonged, where my embrace is open and my love is unconditional. This is not just any call, it is personal, divine, and eternal. If you respond sincerely, I will take your soul deeper than you ever imagined, not to escape problems, but to truly transform you. You don't need to prepare yourself, for I came to seek you just as you are, with all your doubts, guilt, anger, and even disbelief. Nothing you carry scares me, and nothing can diminish the love I have for you. My mercy does not depend on what you have done or failed to do. My grace is not reserved for the perfect, for I know every part of you, every weakness and every strength, and still, I choose you. I always choose you. There is more for your life than you have seen so far, entire chapters yet to be written, blank pages waiting for restoration, joy, calling, and the peace I want to pour over you. You thought it was too late, that your mistakes had closed doors and that lost time would never be recovered, but I am the God of resurrection, of new life where all seemed dead. I bring hope where there is only despair, rebuild what the world called ruined, and restore what time tried to steal. Answer my call, and I will show you what only I can do. I will take your broken pieces and make them a masterpiece, something beyond any human imagination. Not just patched fragments, but a new creation, a renewed being who walks with head held high and heart at peace. I have always spoken to you in silence, in the language only your soul can understand, in the whisper of the Spirit, in the pain that doesn't pass, in that restlessness of the heart that feels my presence even when you do not perceive it. That restlessness is your spirit recognizing its creator, for you were made to know me, to walk with me, and to live in the power of my presence. This world has tried to convince you that your worth depends on what you do, your appearance, others' opinions, but I say, your worth lies in an eternal and unchanging truth. You are mine, and nothing can change that. I am not distant, nor indifferent, and certainly not angry with you. I am calling you because I love you too much to let you be trapped in cycles that drain your spirit and steal your hope. I know the prisons you have built with pain, fear, and attempts to protect yourself, but I have come to break those chains, to open the doors that imprison you, to free you from the lies you have believed for so long. You are not unwanted, you are not forgotten, and you are not irreparably lost. You are loved, chosen, and worth the price of my Son's blood to be redeemed. Don't wait another day, not even an hour. Don't let pride, doubt, or shame keep you from answering this call that is life, hope, and rebirth. My child, I know it may seem hard, that the wounds are deep and the steps toward healing may seem long and frightening. But remember, I am with you every moment, holding your hand even when you don't feel it. My grace reaches you in your weakness, my light shines in the darkness. I see beyond your today, beyond your circumstances. I see a future full of promises I have designed for you, a life filled with purpose, joy, and peace. No matter what happened, no matter where you are now, what matters is that you are here listening to this voice. Answer me with courage, with faith, even if it is small. I will do the rest. I will turn your fears into strength, your doubts into certainty, your tears into victorious smiles. Your story is still being written, and I am its author, the God who never gives up, who always chooses to start over with you. No matter how long you have hesitated or how many doubts and weaknesses you carry, I have prepared angels to surround you and miracles aligned especially for this moment. You don't need perfect faith, just bring your open heart, even if it's wounded, even if it's tired. I found you in your pain, I know the fear that shaped your choices, and I have never stopped believing in the purpose I placed within you. My love for you has never diminished, not for a single moment. This is the time of restoration, not punishment. Let me heal your wounds, rewrite the endings you feared, and rekindle the light the world tried to extinguish. Answer this call, say yes, and allow me to lift you beyond what you ever imagined. My voice is the voice of truth, healing, and life. Do not let it be lost among other voices. This moment is sacred, it is eternity touching time, because my love for you is relentless, like a river that never runs dry, flowing forever to your heart. You were not made to merely survive the storms, but to live in abundance, an abundance that fills the soul even when everything around seems empty. Do not trust the illusion of control, for true peace is not found in planning or fixing everything on your own, but in complete surrender to me. Let go of the weight, the fear, the confusion, and come to the shelter of my love, where there is enough grace for every need of yours. I am waiting for the next step you will take, ready to hold your hand and walk with you toward clarity, joy, and true peace. Bring your questions, your doubts, and your honesty. I did not come to condemn but to lift up, to restore, and to show who you really are, loved, chosen, sustained, and with an eternal purpose. Trust me, for I am the God who works all things together for your good, and this is the time to answer my call and be reborn in the light of my love. With love, God. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If it touched your heart, write Amen in the comments and share it with someone who also needs to hear this word. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and a suggestion to strengthen your spiritual journey. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.